Hey everybody, it's Alexis Michelle. I wanted to go Facebook Live because I just rewatched Untucked and I realized that I made a comment that uh, could be hurtful to some people and probably has been. And I wanted to just, first of all, say that I am sorry because it's really, I can honestly say, unless you do something really mean to me, and I have like a knee jerk reaction, it's never my intention to hurt somebody. So I just wanted to first apologize if anybody was hurt by what I said about Jaymes and about season one. And I'd like to just give a little context about what I was thinking. I'm not trying to say I didn't say anything. I'm not trying to say it's editing's fault. You heard it come out of my mouth. So I just want to try to share a little context of what I was talking about and what I meant when I said it. Any comment I made about Jaymes had nothing to do with James's talent or drag aesthetic or what Jaymes is capable of. Jaymes Mansfield is a fierce queen who got on RuPaul's Drag Race season 9 for a reason. You heard RuPaul say it in the judging, and I heard it from producers behind the scenes, that Jaymes Mansfield had one of the funniest audition videos for Drag Race they've ever seen. So, let me first say that any comment I made about Jaymes wasn't to speak to his talent, his aesthetics, or what he does. I really love James's YouTube videos. I'm a fan. Actually, a special shout out to James's YouTube videos for the drag herstory lessons, because children, you've got to do your homework, you've got to learn, you've got to be carefully taught, yada, yada, yada. And videos like Jaymes, herstory videos, are very helpful for stuff like that. So special shout out to Jaymes for that. But what I was talking about when I said that Jaymes thought this was season 9, but it was more like season 1. What I meant was, season 1, as you know, the production values were much lower. There was that crazy, like, fog filter that they were using because the lighting was different and the set was different. And there's been an evolution on the show from seasons 1 to season 9. The challenges have gotten more epic in some cases. The looks have gotten more epic in some cases, and it was not a comment to reflect upon any of the season 1 queens. BB, Nina, Chanel. Chanel was actually really instrumental in teaching me a lot about my makeup. Season 1 girls, Angina, one of my all-time favorites, Angina. Season 1 girls are the height and epitome of drag royalty and legacy. So there was no judgment about the caliber of season 1 girls. What it was is that the show is not what it is now. The show has evolved, the show has grown in popularity, in scope, in scale. And so it was to suggest that, and Jaymes actually said this. Jaymes said, I came here and it turned out to be something different than I expected. And I think that's what I meant, is that this was not, season 9 was not some of the seasons we've watched in the past. So that was part of the context of what I was saying. And frankly, I can relate, because when we walked into that room and we saw each other, we said, oh wow, this is a very strong group of competitors. This isn't going to be an easy thing. Nothing is going to be handed to anybody. So if I was making a comment about Jaymes, what I was commenting on is his confidence level was not where some of the other season 9 competitors were. Jaymes could have come in exactly as Jaymes was, with her aesthetic, with her drag, with all of her ideas, and slayed the competition with stronger confidence. So if there was anything that dropped, it was the confidence. That's what it was. Because you can sell anything if you're confident about it and you believe in it. And I'm sure that Jaymes does believe in her drag. I'm sure she loves what she does, because that's why you do drag. You have to love what you do. So if I wanted to say anything about what was missing for Jaymes, and the reason that I think ultimately Jaymes was eliminated, was just because she didn't keep her confidence level up high enough, or at least as high as some of the other season 9 sisters. So I hope that that clears that up about what I was trying to say about Jaymes, and I hope that I brought some clarity to what I was trying to say when I compared season 9 to season 1. It speaks not at all to the caliber of my season 1 sisters. You're all the reason that I wanted to be on Drag Race. I was hiding my drag until I saw season 1 and I said, I can do that. I want to be a part of that. And so it was merely about talking about the evolution that the show has had, and that, like, the level of production and looks and that sort of thing has grown. And I think you can't really deny that, because everything matures and grows over time. So I hope that that clears things up a little bit. The only other thing I'd like to say, and I hope that any of my season 9 sisters who might have felt a certain type of way about what I said, or any of my previous Drag Race sisters who might have felt a certain way about what I said, I hope that maybe they especially might give me a little bit of a break, because you all know that when you're there doing that in that pressure cooker of a situation, your mind is going bananas. And it's one of the hardest things we've ever had to do. It's one of the most intense things we've ever had to do. And no one truly knows what it's like unless you're there doing it or have done it. And so I hope that my sisters from season 9, if you objected to what I said, or if you are one of my previous sisters who maybe didn't like what I said, I hope you can understand that, like, I was in a stressful place, and sometimes the things we say in stressful places don't make us shine our clearest or brightest or most truthful to who we are. So again, I'm really sorry if I hurt anybody. Never my intention. And special extra love to all my season 1 sisters. Special extra love to Jaymes. It was really hard watching that elimination and that Untucked. It would have been hard for any one of us to go first, and I know exactly what Jaymes would have been going through in that moment, and so you know, I shed some tears watching it, and just want to send extra love, shout out to Jaymes and all of his many talents as a drag artist. Also, let me just add, I know that this is something somewhat unrelated, but of course, now we can celebrate Cynthia Lee Fontaine being on season 9. I just wanted to say that if there was any question or doubt in anybody's mind about why bring Cynthia back, if I can express to you, and again, to my season 9 sisters and to any of my previous Drag Race sisters, you know what it's like to be there and what it's like to go through that. Imagine being there and your body is literally failing you, that your health is failing you. I can't imagine. I know how stressed I was, and I was in good health the whole time. I can't imagine what it would have felt like to be there, knowing I am here at Drag Race and my body is giving out on me. So I am so happy and so grateful that they brought Cynthia back, because if anyone deserved a chance to try again, it's Cynthia. So anyway, I just wanted to say I'm so happy about that, and so happy that she's doing so well and that she's in beautiful health. Mwah, 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 Cynthia. Love you. Let me just say, season 9 was lucky to have Cynthia. We were lucky to have a wise, generous, loving sister who'd been through it before. It was a really, really special thing, and we were very lucky to have her. So anyway, I hope this cleared some shit up, and probably won't be the last time I'll have to explain myself, but anyway, I just wanted to say hey to everybody and sending much love, and yeah, have a good day. Bye, y'all.